Hi. Everybody, the movie begins with a young woman named Sasha inside a tent carefully treating an injury. It's revealed that she spent the night at the very top of a mountain alongside her climbing partner Tommy. After finishing up, the two of them continue their climb, but after a very tough effort, Sasha slips and falls. Thankfully, the rope catches her. At that point, it becomes clear they've been trying for days to reach the summit, but they keep failing at that exact same spot. Sasha attempts to climb again, but she keeps falling, and this time she gets injured. Tommy tells her they should quit and head back, but Sasha refuses to listen and insists on trying again, only to end up with the same result. Suddenly the weather begins to change, but Sasha still pushes to reach the summit that same day. Tommy keeps reminding her to stick to their plan, and that conditions are getting worse. Eventually she agrees, and they both return to their tent. Inside, Tommy opens up about how he feels when she ignores him, explaining how dangerous things are and how important it is to think clearly. He admits he feels like his luck has run out, which makes Sasha upset, but after some tension, they eventually reconcile. Later that night, as the weather becomes even more dangerous, they decide to head back down. During the descent, Tommy chooses to go ahead alone to check the path. Unfortunately, a heavy snow avalanche hits, causing Tommy to fall. The rope saves him, but he's knocked unconscious, and his weight begins pulling Sasha down with him. With no other option, Sasha cuts the rope, sacrificing him and leaving him to die. A few days later, Sasha is seen driving to a remote location. When she arrives, she's told there's no satellite reception and that GPS won't work, so she switches to a manual map. After driving for a while, she finds a place to park, rest, and eat. While sitting there, she starts having flashbacks of Tommy. She continues her journey and eventually stops at a store filled with posters of missing people. People? A worker approaches her and warns that people often go missing in the woods, advising her not to go too deep. Sasha drives to another store to get supplies, but while she's there, a random man starts harassing her. As things begin to escalate, a man named Ben steps in and stops it, later apologizing for the situation. After shopping, Sasha returns to her car, where she meets Ben again and asks him for directions to Grand Al Nero since her GPS isn't working. He gives her directions and also suggests a hidden camping spot along a quiet route, claiming it has incredible scenery. Sasha follows his advice, and when night falls, she parks to rest again. Not long after, a group of hunters arrive at the same location and begin setting up camp. Feeling uneasy, Sasha decides to leave, but one of the same strange men from the store approaches her, saying they're just trying to be friendly. Sasha ignores him. After he leaves, she tries to sleep, but the noise keeps her awake. The next morning she prepares for her journey and sets off using a boat through strong dangerous waters. After a tense ride, the boat capsizes, but she manages to recover and keep going. Along the way, she finds belongings left behind by other people, but continues forward. She sets up camp again later that day. The next morning, she hears a disturbing scream in the distance and goes to investigate but finds nothing. When she returns, she discovers a snake inside her tent. Deciding to move on, Sasha heads deeper into the woods where she finds a shelter that shows signs of someone living there. As she looks around, she realizes it belongs to Ben, the same man she met earlier. He greets her warmly and formally introduces himself. Sasha explains that someone has taken her gear, including her phone and food. Ben apologizes and says she's lucky because he always carries extra supplies and is willing to help her. Grateful, Sasha accepts, and he even offers her food. When Sasha asks why he's being so generous, Ben says it's because of his mother, who used to bring him to this place when he was a child. But things quickly take a darker turn when Ben reveals he saw her at the campsite the night before and wonders why she didn't give those men a chance. Feeling uncomfortable, Sasha decides to leave, but then she notices her bracelet with him. He casually says he just liked it. Not long after, Ben brings out her missing belongings, but then suddenly points an arrow at her and starts playing music. He explains his game. Sasha is given a head start to run into the wilderness, and the time she has is the length of the song playing. As soon as it begins, Sasha grabs her bag and runs as fast as she can, eventually reaching her boat and escaping into the water. When the song ends, Ben begins hunting her. Her boat capsizes again, forcing her back onto land. As she runs, she hears voices and follows them, only to discover it's just a video playing on a phone. While distracted, Ben shoots an arrow, triggering an intense chase. One arrow hits her backpack, causing her to fall off a cliff into strong rushing water. After a brutal struggle, Sasha survives and manages to get out. She changes clothes, eats quickly, and continues moving. She climbs through rocky terrain and eventually reaches the top of a mountain. She scans the area for Ben but doesn't see him at first until she suddenly hears his voice and spots him still searching for her. When he notices her, he starts chasing again, but Sasha manages to hide among rocks. Ben tries to lure her out by making noises, but eventually leaves, giving her a chance to escape. She later spots him swimming nearby and takes the opportunity to reach her boat. As she tries to untie it, she's suddenly struck by something and screams, revealing her position. It turns out Ben set a trap in the water that catches her leg. He quickly arrives and drags her out of the river. Just as he's about to finish her, Sasha uses pepper spray on him. While he recovers, she tries to free herself, but once he regains control, he attacks again. During the struggle, he demands she drop the spray. When Sasha asks if he thinks this is a game, Vince says it's not a game, but a ritual. He ties her up but doesn't kill her immediately. Instead, he offers her food, saying she has a choice between doing things the easy way or the hard way. As it begins to rain, he talks about how important his rituals are. The next day he takes her on his boat. Sasha tries to distract him with conversation while secretly attempting to escape, but he notices and pushes her into the water. She struggles but survives. Eventually they reach a cave. Inside, it's revealed to be where Ben has been killing his victims, many of whom are the missing people from the posters. He explains that most of them didn't fight like she has and that he believes nothing should go to waste. As he gets closer, Sasha asks what happened to him, and he reveals his teeth aren't real. Later he leaves and comes back, dragging her deeper into the cave and preparing something for his ritual. What follows turns into a psychological battle. Ben explains that he believes he's part of something sacred, saying he's not just killing her, but giving her life meaning. He even tells her he's making her life matter. Sasha suddenly fights back and bites off part of his ear, leading to a violent struggle. She jumps into a nearby waterfall to escape, with Ben chasing after her. The rope they're connected to gets stuck, nearly drowning them both, but eventually comes loose. During the chaos, Ben hits his head and loses consciousness. Sasha nearly drowns but manages to free herself as she tries to escape. Ben regains consciousness. Sasha attempts to drown him, but he overpowers her and nearly strangles her to death. Then, unexpectedly, he stops and apologizes, sparing her. Sasha uses that moment to attack him again, smashing his ankle with a rock. She's injured as well, while Ben is left dealing with his broken leg. That night, they both remain stuck in the same place, with Ben slowly bleeding out days later. His leg becomes infected. When Sasha asks how far civilization is, he tells her it's about a 12-day walk. She tells him they need to reach the mountain summit that day, or she'll just wait for him to die before going on alone. She offers to help him climb if he frees her, but he agrees only on the condition that he'll release her once they reach the top. They begin the climb with Sasha leading. At one point, Ben senses something wrong and pulls her down, but she recovers and keeps going. Eventually, she secures herself and manipulates the rope system, managing to free herself from him. In the end, she releases the rope holding Ben, sending him falling to his death. With no rope left, Sasha now has to climb the rest of the mountain without any safety. Despite nearly falling, she pushes through and eventually reaches the top. After that, she makes her way through the woods until she's found by locals who give her a ride back to the first store she visited. There she meets the same man and tells him she knows what happened to the missing people. Days later, authorities arrive at the cave and begin recovering the bodies, finally bringing closure to the families of those who disappeared. Like and subscribe for more interesting movie like this. Turn on notifications and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.